Hello, good people. I wrote goot, so I'm saying it. I got two really interesting knives here. Kind of off the beaten track, if you will. And you will, won't you? If you saw my highly acclaimed viral video this week, an unboxing, then you will know, and you will, won't you? You will know that I have acquired the gorgeous Giant Mouse Sonoma. This is such a fucking gorgeous fucking knife. Look at this thing. Look at it. Look at it! Ugh. It's like some kind of aquatic animal. So smooth and streamlined. Just like a giant titanium sardine. Just gorgeous. The Sonoma has been on the GM roster for a few years now, and I guess it's a stalwart seller because they keep making versions of it. This just came out recently. It happens to be a fully blacked out titanium and PVD scale with silver appurtenances. Although the wire clip is blacked out too. Well, I enjoy the silver. I wonder if it wouldn't be even stunninger if it was all black hardware. What do you think? Just a thought. Anyway, that's just the aesthetics of the body. Let's take a look at the blade and the firing mechanism. Ha ha! It was this blade shape, TBH, that really did me in. Really cinched the deal. I am going through a slim blade phase right now. After years of fat blades, don't fat shame, body pause here. And I can use the word fat because I have been fat, and I may be fat in the future. I don't know. Knives. This elongated profile makes it a killer slicer, and it's thick enough spine to give the blade some gravitas. So you can cut heavier cardboard and whatnot with this. I believe the blade, does it say? No, it doesn't. Elmax, I do believe it is. Yes. Elmax, made by Reate, OEM by Reate. It's quite stabby as well, right? Although I have little need for such talent. I'm almost in love with this knife, except for one small thing. I cannot light switch this blade without hurting my finger. When I open it, I have to use my side fingy, what he said. That's fine. It's fine. I mean, clearly it shoots right out. But I should be able to light switch this without pain. And I can't. I should be able to, I keep looking at the thing or the monitor, but I should be looking at you. I can't, yeah, it hurts. And that, ladles and germs, is the crux of my issue with Giant Mouse, sort of overarchingly. They get these glorious, smooth shapes, like beautiful shapes. And Reate, you know, did this build, so you know this is built well, it's built to last. But there's almost always something on their knife that hurts. Typically, it's the butt end of their knives, the body, stabbing into the palm. There's always some unrefined edge, which almost makes me feel like it's deliberate, because the rest of their knives, the rest of the knife is so thoughtful. To do this, to leave one little part of a blade unchamfered or whatever, it seems lazy. Like, oh, well, we've made 3 prototypes and I'm tired, Maribel. I'm tired. So let's just release this thing. I don't know Maribel. Who is she, though? That's sort of my summation with this blade. I think it's beautiful. I love it so much. I would almost be relentlessly, obsessively in love with it if it didn't hurt my fingy. The end. Okay, on to the second knife. A blade with some similarities to the Sonoma. Hold your tongue and say that. A blade with some similarities to the Sonoma. Hey, no lisp shaming here either. I love a lisp. I think there's something so dear about a speech impediment. I really do. It draws me in. Is that weird? That's just me. This is the Spyderco Positron, a rare-ish blade from 2015. It was a collab with a designer, knife designer, Brad Southard. Never heard of him, so I looked him up. He's got a website of really fantastic looking knives, like production knives. Very Spyderco. I think they've probably used him as a designer several times, if I'm not mistaken. The Positron is surprisingly slim. The blade, I mean. It has a pretty good spine, but it's a slicer, this guy. Very, very slicey. I like the use of carbon fiber here. It's a nice visual texture that gives this knife some, aesthetic interest. It is a smaller knife. It is a smaller knife. It's a good smaller knife. I'm not in love with the liner lock, however. Speaking of hurdy bits on knives, you really have to, you press in there to get it, and it's a little hurdy. You have to light switch this knife to really get the full detent effect, but otherwise, it kind of shyly emerges. That is a shame. It's a really great shape, this knife. I wish it wasn't so soft on the side flick. You can even backflip it from this tiny bit of metal up here. Nice, strong backflip, right? It's a good, smaller knife. I think this would be a great EDC blade because the blade profile is so utilitarian. The baudet, I typed baudet and it stays. The baudet is pocket manageable. All in all, a very good knife indeed. I would keep it, but I'm trying to get some other stuff going. I got this in a trade. It was a partial bit of a trade for the North Mountain Dwayne Dwyer that I had, which I knew I'd never carry. Fantastic knife, but it was just too large and primitive. This is like the opposite of the NMDD. It's articulately machined, it's smooth, it's slicey, it's portable. The Dwayne Dwyer wins for cool though, hands down. If you are interested in this Positron, which I believe is collectible, let me know. It's in nearly pristine condition. I've not carried it. I don't think it has ever been carried. Anyhow, I didn't call you a hoe, I just said anyhow. If you own that, you own that, and I support you. You're my favorite. Keep on dancing. Make that money, girl. Love your Uncle Sam. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.